Oh. Give me 1 second. I might need to move Ari a little closer so that people can actually sort of read my lips. Let's see here. Who do we have today? We have a Rose, we have a Moose, we have a Meme Boy, we have a Cryptid, and we have a Ben. Hello. I hope that I hope I am audible enough right now. Let me go ahead, get... Boo, 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 boo. Okay. Straight into the bed today. Today's gonna be fun. We started in the bed last time. The bed's like the ultimate comfy place. You were audibly perceivable. That's good. That's important. Hello. Let me go ahead and summon forth the other boys. I call forth the lads from the ether.
Ha!
How?
From the ether, the lads arise.
Do you want to turn a little this way? Yeah, I'll scooch over. Well, okay, I can't scooch over in context of the screen.
Hang on.
We're the boys, we're the boys, we're the
Rotate.
boys.
How's that?
You're good. I saw you looking off into the distance, just like, what's he looking at?
Well, I was looking away because I was eating.
How dare you eat food?
Orb.
I got eggy and hash browns.
Eggy. Would anyone judge me if I said that I ate chicken jerky and cereal for breakfast?
Breakfast of champions.
Look, the chicken provides the protein and it's pretty low fat, so.
Mm-hmm. Oh, also Sorry, Ben, go ahead.
That's that 5 a.m. band breakfast right there, for real, for real.
Okay, it's really funny that you mentioned that, because I woke up at 5:40 a.m. That's been my usual
Case in
wake-up
point.
time.
Oh boy.
Literally, like, okay, I don't know if I told you this, Ben. Our band practices were in the middle of the afternoon rather than in the early morning, because jazz band was at 0 hour.
Oh shit.
So, yeah, granted, Appalachia, not as hot as the South or otherwise, but goddamn, practicing band at 1 to 2 in the afternoon, out on a blacktop, monstrous.
Yeah. Especially the area of Appalachia, I know where you're from, so you were from, so.
Yeah, I will give it credit. The mountains did give wind to cool shit down, but there were several people. I literally had one of my friends passed out from heat stroke right next to me, and I had a little bit of a panic attack. It's just like, oh my god, that just happened right next to me.
Yeah.
Before I do my thingy, I gotta get another drinky of water. I had, like, a proper podcast intro prep today, if you guys will humor me.
Oh boy.
By all means.
Because this is becoming a sort of thing, so... Hello everyone, and welcome to the Hot Dragon Podcast, in brackets, title pending, where we're hot dragons, and we're bothered about shit! So, I came in with an anecdote to talk about, as well as some topics to kind of keep, like, I don't want to control the flow of everything like that, but I had some ideas about things.
And like that, you're already more prepared than I am.
Well, you didn't have to do any prep. You're not the host. So, we all know how I have a history of stomach issues and like trouble leaving the house because of it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I took my mother to the airport yesterday. It was about a 30-minute drive. It's not bad, because it was familiar territory. Like, Moose, I told you where I was going, because we've all been there before. But
Yeah.
I need to file a formal complaint with whoever's running the thermostat for the United States of America and the world at large. It is October. It should not be 85 fucking degrees in October. Because, to give a little bit of context, when we went down, we did a little shopping, and my dad met us at the airport to take my mom, because he has toll tags, I don't. So, he went and picked her up, and my car is about 20 years old. He's gonna be 20 as of next year. Well, technically speaking... Okay, here's a question. If a car is, like, a 2006 model, it was technically manufactured in 2005, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
I believe that's how that goes.
Okay, Jerry is 20 years old then. By the way, my car's name is Jerry. He used to have a sibling, quote-unquote, car that was a van named Tom, so Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
But,
Lamau.
Jerry is old. He is a dark blue car, and he has Arizona tints. So imagine this super dark car with a dark interior sitting out in the Texas sun. He wasn't even sitting there for that long. It was for an hour. And as soon as I got into the car to drive home, I was sweating my balls off kind of situation. But... The problem, the ultimate problem, and this is where my beef ultimately comes in. Traffic needs to fucking stop! Okay? You're mute for a second. I'm still coming through, right?
Yeah, you're still coming through, at least on Discord.
I'm getting it on mic aux, so hopefully Twitch isn't having a stroke. But, I have a severe dislike for traffic for one of two reasons. One, I hate inefficiency. I hate inefficiency with a burning passion. If there's a faster way to do something and no one's doing it, it pisses me off. Mm-hmm. Secondly, when you have a chronic stomach issue and you're sitting in a hot car in traffic and end up spending an hour driving home when it should have taken you 30 minutes, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, that's ultimately why my parents, way back when, decided to move further south from where they were. Just because that area, it was supposed to take them like 35 minutes to get to work, like that kind of commute. It would regularly take them an hour and a half.
Good lord. Because the thing is... Go ahead.
Go ahead, sorry. I was just going to say my dad had to, leave the house by, 5 a.m. to get to work on time.
Literally. I know for a fact that my dad leaves around 6:30-ish to get there by 7 kind of situation. Because the thing is... Morning traffic around here doesn't start until about 7 a.m. So if you can get up before the sun rises, then you're good. But
yeah,
the fact that everybody has to commute is ultimately, we're not the primary, I want to make it very clear. Humans driving places is not the primary cause of global warming. It is very much on a corporate end. But that being said... We are... Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I thought you were finished with the thought. My bad.
I was just... I feel like we need to either go back to having at least some people working from home, or have localized office spaces where people aren't driving 30 minutes to an hour and taking up road space.
Mm-hmm. Something that was kind of brought to my attention... the other day was apparently way back when there was like a Saturn commercial, and they like it was the purpose of it was like pointing out the inefficiency of like vehicles as a whole, especially in regards to how much space they take up.
Mm-hmm.
And the way they did that was they had like all of their actors and everything basically like positioning themselves like as if they were in the driver's seat of a car. And then like when they were in traffic, they would show the distance between oh, okay, right hand. So basically they would show like the distance between two cars in a traffic stop, or like if someone was pulled over by a cop, just how much space the cars take up compared to the people inside of them.
Yeah, I remember seeing something like that.
Yeah.
Also, hello, Drewster. Welcome to the stream. We're talking about traffic and why it's bullshit. I know for a fact that another contributing factor of it is the fact that our public infrastructure, especially in this state, is awful.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a literal shower thought of like, how cool would it be if instead of having business districts per se, we just had localized office buildings where... Because I want to make it clear, I'm not talking about a company town. I'm not talking where all the people in a business live in the same neighborhood. I'm talking about having general neighborhoods with an office building and its available parking within 5 to 10 minutes of said neighborhood.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, if you really wanted, like, because I know for a fact, a big reason why we have the commute method right now is so that other businesses, like restaurants and retail and everything like that, can have business as people are either going to work, leaving for work, or going on lunch break. But I have a proposal. It's never gonna happen, but I have a proposal for the council. Mall structures with office buildings.
Yeah.
Because, like, here's the thing. You don't have to have all the shopping in there, but what a company or a rental, like, business could do is that they can have the rental spaces of the office on one part of the building, and they can rent out food establishments within the building there. So, not only is there, like, a designated eatery place for people to go eat at, but there's also, like, people don't have to drive 30 minutes to an hour just to get to work. Because it's such a waste of gas. It's such a waste of time. Like, you lose anywhere from 1 to 2 hours, sometimes even more, of your day. And you're not getting compensated for it, so...
Yeah.
Like, certain jobs will comp you for it, but...
Yeah, and, like, when you mention mall structure kind of thing, that almost kind of feels like... It almost feels like, how do I describe it? Fire's home office, or I say her home office, her
home
like
base.
the main office, it's less like a mall structure and more like a college campus.
It's just reminding me of the high schools that I could have gone to back in the day that had like Subway and Pizza Hut and stuff that you could just use your lunch money for. I know for a fact a big contributing factor of it is also people's available finances kind of situation. And I'm glad that you have stuff like that, Drewster. I'm glad that that exists. The big thing for me is just... We don't have the available road infrastructure or space to support the amount of people that are commuting, especially because it's a lot of individual people going in cars. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm a pot kettle situation. I can't do public transportation anymore to a certain limit. Like I can do trains. I can't really do buses or planes anymore for multiple reasons. But
I wish that we had like a subway around here.
A spubby.
Yeah, like an actual like underground like train system. But the way the city is structured, it's it's not happening.
I mean, on top of that, an unfortunate thing is that with metroplexes, at least in America, like, you look at how Japan treats their public transportation, and obviously, it's not perfect by any means. There's overcrowding, there's missing trains, and there's everything like that. But in the very least, it's cleaner. But here in America, people don't give a shit. People will piss in the subway.
Yeah.
The thing is, I think it also depends on where you go. Like a lot of subways get a bad rap, but apparently like some of the ones in DC are kept pretty well cleaned and maintained.
The metro is like one of the few exceptions here in the States.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was bothering me because I feel like the impact that the daily commute has on the people who actually, like, quote unquote, need to be out. Like, think about it this way. Think of how much faster things could go if the road wasn't clogged up with a bunch of people commuting to and from work. You could just have, like, obviously, there's a slight difference between, like, the people who work at retail. People who work at retail are gonna have to drive to their place of work. They can't work from home.
Mm-hmm.
But white-collar work, I think that's the term for it. Like, the people who require, like, offices kind of situation.
Yeah.
I don't have public transportation in my town, and the roads in my area are a danger. Yeah. We don't have public transport around here either, because even though we're close to two major metroplexes around here, but, I think what gets me is that, I think what gets me is the fact that it's invested in less because I think people aren't as inclined to use it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially just from a safety perspective.
People aren't as inclined to use it. And, like, a part of that is because it's not being well taken care of. Mm-hmm.
There's also, unfortunately, the notion that since it's used by lower income communities that... You know what I'm gonna call it rich people cooties. I'm gonna call it rich people cooties because, like, the rich people are so afraid with rubbing elbows with people who don't make as much money with them. Like, I know that's a really simplistic way to put it, but, like...
You're not wrong is the problem.
Having to breathe the same air as poor people?
Literally, like, because I didn't take, like, public transportation when I was in college because we had our own closed circuit, but, like, the people at the bus stop were fucking chill, like...
Yeah.
You could have a conversation with them, it's just like, oh, are you heading to Kroger? It's just like, yeah, I'm heading to Kroger, where are you heading? It's just like, oh, I'm heading downtown, I've got an interview. It's just like, cool, good luck for that. Good luck working at the bank, or something like that, like... I'm using not an anecdote, but an example.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think they believe in class. Yeah, for real. They believe in class cooties, and they believe in I'm not. I'm saying this as a fruity trans man. They're afraid of catching trans cooties and gay cooties.
God, that just reminded me of something, but I'm not sure if I should bring it up, given everything.
I mean, is it about gay cooties?
The thing is, it was like, I forget what it was, but it was like an official account on Twitter, like an official political account from the current executive administration, I think. And they're just like things that the Democrats want, and one of them was transgender for all. And people were memeing the shit out of it.
They're still memeing the shit out of it.
Yeah, it was so funny.
On behalf,
people were just like government mandated transgender.
Government mandated transgender. It's It's just like you are required by mandate to grow boobies now. Start growing them. Start growing them, Moose. I'm wiggling my magic fingers to make you grow boobies.
God.
Hang on.
Put that right next to the government sanctioned persona.
I literally... Not to go back on topic, this is just reminding me. So, you want to know how I kept myself busy in that hour? You grew boobies! Alright, here's your government mandated HRT, everybody. They're gonna turn you into furries with boobies.
God.
Some right-wing person is gonna take that out of context, and I'm gonna end up on the news for it, aren't I?
I mean, they barely have any credibility to stand off of. So I mean,
they there's been so much like misinformation spread around lately. It's not even funny.
Fun fact: speaking on behalf of the queer community, we're not trying to turn everybody trans or gay or anything like that. We just want to exist without being
we're just trying to exist.
I'd like to go outside without fear of violence against me. Is that too much to ask? Apparently so.
Seriously.
Oh, I remember what I was talking about. So, you know the whole thing about how the current administration is, like, there's risks of losing your job due to censorship and everything like that?
Mm-hmm.
I basically wrote up an entire comedy special in my... Like, I was talking it to myself in the car and doing, like, all the voices and shit. And it was basically, long story short, it's the... I'm gonna tell you the story of Tiny Dick Tim and how he became the biggest bully in the schoolyard.
Oh, God.
Tiny Dick Tim committed tax fraud and has 34 felonies, but he still ended up becoming the hall monitor. Why? Because somebody else ate the actual ballots and wrote all of Tiny Dick Tim's names in the ballot box. They also destroyed other ballot boxes and shit.
That is really on the fucking nose right there.
But I have plausible deniability because I didn't say who it was. It's Tiny Dick Tim.
Yeah.
Tiny Weenus Timothy.
Yeah, just, this could be about anybody. Who do you think it's about?
The horse used the elevator. I didn't know it knew how to do that.
Obviously, it's about Joe Biden,
I have an honest
Because, he's the one who's the ones who really screwed up the government, which means I'm going to put stickers on every single fucking gas pump in every single fucking state of the United States. In the fucking United States, God.
I have an honest question, because I don't remember. He has colon cancer, right?
Yes,
yes.
stage 4.
Okay, are they treating him, or is it a terminal situation?
I think stage 4 is terminal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what his status was on that, because the thing... People are needlessly cruel to people they disagree with, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I know I say that about Tiny Dick Tim, but he fucking deserves it.
I mean, there's disagreeing with someone, and then there's going out of your way to actually harm someone, like Tiny Dick Tim.
Exactly. Tiny Dick Tim is making an active effort to harm people. In this case, I'm calling Tiny Dick Tim out for his bullshit.
Exactly.
I have to say, y'all's avatars are so cool. Well, thank you. They're,
I finally got the tail to work when I sit down.
Yeah. They're both pre-made models that we found while avatar shopping. I don't remember the name of the person that made mine off the top of my head. I know yours was Nefertiti.
Yeah. And I think this model might be kind of a work in progress. I don't know if I'm pretty sure there's a public release, but I think it's only through, their Discord.
Yeah. Which... We're gonna have to figure out how to upload stuff to VR chat. It really depends on how much people end up enjoying VR content as a whole kind of situation. Because right now we're kind of, we've added it to the roster as a once a week just chatting podcast situation, but actually speaking of, I need to check something real quick. Doop-a-doo. Need to minimize that because that is burning my background. Okay. I need to close that, pop that out. No one's talking on the YouTube side of things, but I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Also, I think I know why I was like looking like off to the right earlier.
Oh yeah.
Basically, I was messing with my monitors so that I could get a little bit of work done on this week's short while participating in the podcast. I had VR chat over on my monitor off to the right. So I was looking at that, but my webcam is on top of my main monitor.
Don't mind me, my mouse is running out of battery.
Again?
Yes.
Oh boy.
I mean, I had to charge my keyboard for the first time yesterday, but it was like... It was a situation of I got to use it for 4 days before it ran out of battery kind of situation, so...
Yeah.
But, oh, this reminds me, I did actually finish, Ari's reference if anybody wants to see it.
Yeah.
Yippee!
Let me go ahead. Escape. Because I gotta make this a source in OBS. We're playing the pause screen game today.
Mm-hmm.
Pause screen podcast.
And of course the image is huge, so... Meh. Come here, booby lady. Booby lady.
Borbs.
Borbs.
She's so cool.
Way. But yeah, take your screenshots now. I've yet to figure out. Also, I'm sorry, she's blocking you, Moose. She'll be. You know, I'll just move over here for a minute. There we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll have a public release of her eventually, but I've been trying to figure out what my rules for her are in terms of, like, people drawing her.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know... Go ahead.
Go ahead, sorry. I was just gonna say, just gauging, like, your comfort with everything.
Yeah, because the thing is, with a design like this, a lot of people are going to be horny for it.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not... I feel like as I get older, I'm less and less concerned about being child-friendly, because I don't want to put in the time and effort to appeal to children. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Appealing to children is a huge effort and requires jumping through a bunch of hoops and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I also don't want people looking at Ari and going, yes, hot dragon lady, I'm going to segs her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just kind of like...
Trying to be respectfully horny.
Yeah, because... Yeah, no, not safe for work. It's just... There's a small part of me that would, like... I don't know if I should say this or not. There's a small part of it where it's just, like, any NSFW that's commissioned of her has to be, like, I have to be the one ordering it kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The ads, they cut the ban off. Oh, no! I shouldn't be getting tired. It's only been 48 minutes.
Ugh.
I mean, we kind of been talking about some pretty heavy subject matter.
I did have a pretty fucking long day yesterday, too. The heat tires me out.
Yeah, like, it just saps your strength.
Yeah, I mean, the good news is that my thyroid levels are closer to normal again, so I'm not as in danger, but I'm still, like, kind of in the danger zone.
Yeah. Also, I apologize that I keep, like, looking off to the right. I'm eating pieces of bacon, and Ari's so close, I don't want to accidentally boob punch her again.
Ah.
In my mouth. Put it in my mouth. Ah.
I don't know how the camera's gonna like this.
Oh,
Apparently not.
God.
No bacon allowed for me, Sag.
Don't worry, someday we'll get haptics.
Jeez.
For just $5 a day, you two can get a dragon lady bacon. I thought about either having an Ari based like redeem set, or alternatively like having it where like X number of bits equals a certain redeem kind of situation.
Yeah.
Which there's something I need to show as a potential redeem, but I need to get in closer for this because otherwise people aren't going to be able to see it. Okay.
Oh no.
Extras. It's not under that. Oh, you know what? I think it's under accessories. Titty can. I'm only showing this once for free, then it's gonna have to be a paid function going forward. It's gonna be redeemed in the future.
That is entirely fair.
A man's gotta make a living.
Ah.
Which I'm waiting for Kickstarter to it's just like I filled out all my paperwork. I wish that Kickstarter would save my paperwork from previous things when it comes to stuff. I've got... You know what? Should I just free sample to keep them coming back? Exactly. Do you want titty cans? Pay me money.
There are exactly 3 cans on screen right now.
Can I get Ari to poke her own boobs? Come on, girl. Alright, you're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to punch him.
Punch him.
Punch him!
Yeah. Okay.
Good enough.
Camera work with me.
God.
That was less punching them and more like
Bisecting
more sock
me.
puppeting them, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright. Titty can's going away. Anime physics. You get one boob punch and then they're just like whoosha 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 whoosha.
At least they don't make the anime sounds.
Oh, like the fucking like water balloon bloop sound.
Exactly.
I don't understand the sex appeal for that.
On one hand, a part of me gets it's like an exaggerated thing, but it's also it goes too far a lot of the time.
Yeah.
There's a time and a place for it. It shouldn't be in a fucking anime.
I mean, here's the thing. I do think that fan service is like important to anime, at least on some level. Or rather, I don't want to say it's necessarily important to anime. It's a huge contributor to anime's success and like prevalence in like, you know, the public eye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's what drew a lot of people to watch these different shows, and that in turn has made anime more mainstream, and it's given it more, I don't want to say necessarily respect, but like
more eyes.
Yeah, more eyes, and not only that, there's more people with like animation accolades like working in anime now.
Mm-hmm.
if that makes sense. Like One Piece is bringing in the cream of the crop to direct episodes now.
Don't mind me, I'm rubbing my eyeballs.
But
Rubs
yeah,
eyeballs,
that
essentially.
But yeah, anime can exist without fan service. It's just its presence historically has gotten more eyes on it.
I think what kind of I'm trying to think of the best way to put it. I think it's kind of just a time and place situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for instance, if I make Ari move around, her boobs jiggle, that kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also like, if that's all people are coming, like, I have mixed opinions on it, if that makes sense, and I'm potentially about to make a hot take. But especially, like, one with how not safe for work content is being treated right now. I still don't know if anything has been resolved. I think we're still in the trenches with that.
Oh, we absolutely are. And not only that, like, not to go back on topics, but with the government shutdown and everything, apparently another, like, the senator who brought forward COSA is trying to bring it back again.
Oh, where you need, like, the ID?
Yeah. And, like, they're bringing that in the midst of a shutdown. Because, of course, they are.
I know Tiny Dick Tim talked about using the shutdown as an opportunity to, like, do a bunch of shit behind the scenes and under the rug.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, he's already cut funding to, like, 16 different states, so...
I'm gonna punch
all
him
blue
in his
states,
jugular.
by the way.
My state's
blue
one of them, by
states?
the way, so...
Yeah, all blue states, and I think they were holding... they were threatening to hold, like, was it $8 or $12 billion from, like, the state of New York?
Tiny Dick Tim really is just doing this for the sake of ego.
Yeah, and not only that, it's a lot of the blue states that, like, because of, like, the federal taxes and everything, they're the ones kind of, like, bankrolling the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's just like without them, we're like, a lot of the red states aren't going to be able to make up the difference.
Mm-hmm. So, going into more debt with the man who went into bankruptcy.
Yeah.
To go back on the topic, I remember what I was talking about. Basically, I feel like there's... Yes, we're talking about the orange. We're calling him Tiny Dick Tim because of, fucking censorship, because apparently the First Amendment doesn't mean shit anymore. I live in a swing state and it sucks booty. Yeah, we're firmly... I think we're firmly in the red, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because,
That just has to do with gerrymandering, so...
Oh, it's absolutely
absolutely.
gerrymandering. I think if,
Land doesn't vote.
Yeah, land does not vote, and especially in this situation, like... I'll use this as an example. So, Denton County in the DFW area. Denton County is fucking huge. And it always ends up in the purple because it's a combination... Like, I'm just using this as an example. But, it always ends up in a purple state that ends up swinging really, like, depending on who's voting, because there's a college town in terms of Denton, but then there's a bunch of rural areas and upper crust people living in the surrounding areas.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, for instance, if you were to just shrink down Denton County's voting and count their votes as just Denton, as an example, then it would likely be blue. But since you have a bunch of people, like, the houses around there, yeah, cornfields cannot vote. It's also a bunch of, like, mansion shit out there. Like, where the fuck are you people finding this money, I swear?
It's got to be, like, old money.
Oh, it's absolutely old money. It's people that had money way back in the day, or had the opportunity to go into work before the 2008 recession.
Yeah. Which, speaking of recession.
Oh, I know we're in one.
Well, the thing is, you know how basically the value of gold, like, compared to USD, tends to go up whenever we're in a recession?
Is it going way up or way down?
It is
Yep.
the highest it has been.
You know, that's wonderful. I love it so much. I'll make my point about not safe for work content eventually, but I'd like to propose a mental image for the party. Ari's sitting on a big stack of gold, and she just scoops everybody up and puts them on the pile and comes back with food.
She, like, rolls out a picnic blanket.
She rolls out a picnic blanket, and you know what it is? She invites her community over to her cave, and it's just like, alright, you are my village, you are my horde. All I ask is that you help me keep things clean and occasionally help me cook. And so you just have this giant dragon lady walking over to you. Like, imagine a shepherd just hanging out in the cave, and she's just like, oh man, did the baby lamb break your leg? Hang on, I'll go get magic bandage kind of situation.
I was gonna say, like, the dragon, like, is setting out a picnic for their community kind of thing. I don't know why my brain just went, that would make for, like, an interesting, like, your character here kind of thing.
With people as the dragon, or people as the community?
People as the community.
I will consider it. I will think about it.
Yeah.
But to go back on my thingy about not safe for work content regarding Ari before I forget about it completely, I think there's a balance that needs to be struck between what people are, like, the people who are here just for quote unquote, like, because I don't want to use gooning as the word, but people who are here just for the sex appeal versus people who are here for the actual quality of the content, because I will be perfectly real here. There's only so much my demisexual ass can pretend to be sexy. And on top of that, I'm taken, so, like, I know for a fact that, like, talking about being in a relationship around, like, people who are following you for a sexy character is just, like, that loses the appeal for some people, but at the same time, like, if you can't...
Which is weird.
Yeah. It's just like, what do you mean you're not available for me? I want you to date me. It's just like, you don't know me. You don't know who I am. Like, I've had so many people form, is it parasocial?
Yeah.
I've had so many people form parasocial relationships with me because the perception of my character, like, this is what they perceive to be me, rather than the scrungly trans man who's very arthritic, very tired, and, like, ugh. I don't want to say I'm an expensive date, but my life is a kind of pain in the ass. And that's not, like, in a ranting way. It's just say I'm high maintenance in a negative, not positive. I'm not, like, a bitch about it. I don't expect, like, high treatment or anything like that. It's more just, like, I have to spend a lot of money on medical bills, and there are days where I can't work, and blah, blah, blah. It comes with the disability situation.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where, like anyone that you're with is going to need to be patient, especially because, like, you know, you are the one that has to deal with all of that stuff more than anyone else, like, in any relationship. So, understanding is going to be key. Patience is going to be key.
And I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this here now because this is a topic that I feel like needs to be talked about. It's a subject that comes up a lot in furry drama. Polyamory does not inherently mean open relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people perceive, because I am poly, and it's something that I recently discovered, but being polyamorous does not necessarily mean that you're just gonna go... Like, there's a difference between loving and caring for multiple partners and being... Unfaithful is not the right word. What would you call it? Like...
I'm trying to think of the word for it, because, like,
Is it
I keep thinking...
promiscuous?
I was thinking promiscuous, but I don't know if that's entirely correct. It's the closest I can think of.
It's basically just like, just because someone's polyamorous doesn't mean they're going to sleep around or just take on a partner willy-nilly.
Exactly.
Right.
They're not going to jump into things carelessly. It needs to be approached like any other relationship would be approached.
Exactly.
Like any other healthy relationship would be approached.
Yeah, polyamory is 3+ player lobby, open relationship is open lobby. It's kind of like that. It really depends. So an open relationship kind of situation, it depends on person to person. It can go very wrong if the couple... It depends on the circumstances of which the couple is going into an open relationship. If both partners are consenting and comfortable with the idea, and this isn't a situation like... I want to make something very clear. If you're having problems in your relationship, going open is not going to fix them. You need to work out your shit before you see other people.
Exactly.
And because the thing is that, like... Being poly, I know for me... With my partners, I personally value quality time, and I get very stressed out if I don't have the available time or spoons for my partners kind of situation, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when you're dating multiple people, this isn't a situation... Like, obviously, if you and your... Like, if you have a partner prime, like, if you're married, and you guys are okay with it, you can kind of treat it as branch relationships and you're still my main priority. But the way that I at least approach it is that all of my partners are of equal priority to me.
Yeah.
So I want to give them as much as I can of my time.
And kind of like, basically with that in mind, like, you can't go into... Like, you can't add another relationship on top of that willy-nilly just because, like, with multiple partners, that's already so much of your time that, like, you're dedicating to people on top of what you need to dedicate for yourself for work, for any, like, white space that you need to, like, you know, cool down from everything, time to sleep, time to, like, eat and take care of yourself.
Exactly. And
there's a lot to juggle.
The nice thing is that, like, depending on your type of relationship, if you were living with one of your partners or multiple partners, the eating thing can kind of be covered together situation. I know for me, sometimes I have to go... Sometimes, like, I found recently, I have a hard time eating around people, at least in call. And it's not because I can't, it's oh, my brain has acknowledged eating time as defrag time.
I don't know if y'all could hear that.
Oh, what happened?
Fire was slapping her cheek to help herself wake up.
Oh no.
She started nodding at her desk a little bit.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Did you get her coffee?
You're okay. Right? Yeah, well, I didn't get her coffee. I got her a matcha latte.
Okay.
Just because I didn't want to... she can only have so much caffeine.
Yeah, with her medication and everything like that.
How much coffee I have.
Yeah, she says she has to pace how much coffee she has.
I don't know, well, I don't want to make her cold. Sometimes I've found that just having, like, a cool rag on my neck kind of helps me keep awake with my thyroid shit. I don't know if that would help her at all.
It's hard to tell if it's thyroid stuff or if it was just quality of sleep stuff.
I have more opinions on the poly thing, but I don't know how long the ad's going for right now.
I got 30 seconds left, so.
Okay. But yeah, I think, man, that's another thing. Like, parasocial relationships feel like they're getting worse on the internet lately.
Yeah.
Well, I think a part of that is just because of like just like the whole I don't want to say the culture behind VTubing thing, but it's basically kind of become like another like idol practice kind of thing, if that makes sense. And it's
Sorry,
like, it's,
whenever I hear idol, I honestly go into like a fucking blind rage whenever I hear it. So
oh
I hate idol culture. I hate everything that it stands for, is for not only just community but also for the artists in general. So
Because of how
Yeah,
badly the artists are treated.
and it's not only that, like now with like the big VTubing agencies, it's like, you know, you have to have all of these requirements. You have to, you know, you have to have like a certain follower count. You have to be able to sing and dance. You have to give so much of your time to, you know, be a part of that agency.
I think that's probably,
And-
unless I start my own agency or like group or whatever, I probably will remain indie. I did sign up for I did sign up for VFur a while back. I haven't heard back from them, but
I think Wave 5 was announced already.
yeah. But it was one of those things where it's just like, because I asked one of the members of it, just like, what are the requirements for it? And it's literally just put the branding on there and have your thingy set. So it's basically like, that's how you do it. You have to have it as a networking system rather than
Yeah.
because at that point the agency is making more money off of you than you are making.
Yeah. And like
Yeah.
with all of the stuff that's come out about, I think it's like V Shoujo.
Oh yeah, I can't remember, is VShojo the individual or the company?
The company.
the
yeah,
company, yeah.
because they took like $250,000 from a VTuber, right?
Yep.
From Iron Mouse.
Yeah, I remember.
Charity.
Yeah, for a charity event.
Please tell me she sued.
I can't remember what happened with that. I don't remember if there was like legal action with that.
I do know she raised like over $2 million from IDF.
I'm so
Yes.
The good IDF, not the good IDF, not the bad IDF.
Honestly, can you remind me what it is? Because my brain is soup.
It's an organization that's dedicated to basically researching and finding treatments for her very specific condition. Well, I say her very specific condition. It's a condition that, like, I don't want to say it's an umbrella thing, but it's like, it's one of those things where it affects everyone who has it in a very uniquely specific way.
It's kind of like it's a spectrum situation where all of these still count as this specific condition, but your experience is unique.
Exactly.
Immunodeficiency, yeah.
Yeah, immunodeficiency.
Thank you. That was it was like it was on the tip of my brain, but I couldn't remember it. But
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's why I said the good IDF, not the bad one.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as a man with a immune system that does not function correctly, I definitely stand for that. Mine works incorrectly in a different direction, but I vouch for it and want to support it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because I think with the immunodeficiency, I think it's kind of an umbrella thing where it's just like, we recognize it's like an immune system thing, but as for what's causing it, it's hard to say. Mm-hmm. Whereas with yours, it's like a very specific diagnosis.
Exactly. Because, like, the thing is that, like, with researching immunodeficiency stuff like that, it's something that it's more specialized, so they need the funding for it, because it's not something like common flu or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that kind of reminds me, if I can ever get to the point where I'm making enough off of VTubing to where I can extend further, I do want to do more charity work. I say this all the time, but it's like, it's something that I want to do, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's weird for me to say, because I feel so weird putting myself first in the grand scheme of things, because, like, I know I have to put myself first in order to help fill others' cups, so to speak. But
Yeah.
it's one of those things where I've been missing doing charity-related stuff, but when your existence costs so much and you make X amount of money kind of situation, like,
Right.
you have to put your survival in the now in order to help later, if that makes
Exactly.
sense.
Mm-hmm.
But I know I want to do a donation for I know I want to do something for thyroid cancer.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do one. I know breast cancer is supported a lot, but I had a breast cancer scare back in 2024, and luckily it came up negative. But I want to help with that if I can.
Mm-hmm.
And because the thing, I know this is me picking stuff from my own experiences. The reason why I'm considering these first, like, obviously I want to support situations like Palestine and Gaza and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a big thing is just, like, since I have an understanding of what's going into it, as it were, I can help screen where I'm donating better, if that makes sense.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's hard to tell sometimes whether or not your money's going to be going to the right place.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But it's one of those things where, like, I know I keep coming back to, like, semi-spicy topics. This isn't, like, a super spicy topic, but reproductive health is something that's actually very important to me, especially when it comes to, like breast cancer and everything like that, because it's something where, especially in this day and age, where they're basically, like, the whole, like, it's just, like, the only thing is abstinence. Just, like, the only thing is not abstinence. Every person needs to understand how to check themselves for concerns, like, even if it's just, like, a situation of, like, how do you check for prostate cancer kind of situation. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Even
Or
if you
rather,
do not
like,
intend on it.
yeah, because here's the thing: you can't really check yourself for prostate cancer, but you can check yourself for, like, testicular tumors.
Exactly. Like, it's
And the
basically
thing-
recognizing the signs of, like, when should you go to the doctor.
Yeah, and, like, I had to teach myself that. I wasn't taught that.
And I feel so bad for kids nowadays that aren't getting taught, because, like, it's not just about sex. It's about
Exactly.
It's about your body being healthy. It's all organs. You know what I mean?
If you
Yeah.
like, even if you're not going to use these things, they're still there, and they still need to be maintained.
Like, for
Or you could be like my fiance, or you could be like my fiance and just take it out.
I'm so glad they caught that when they did, when it comes to him. Like,
It is the funniest story, and it's honestly the most on-brand thing for him with his transition. So
it's literally like, okay, can I also say something? Like, I need people to stop demonizing places like Planned Parenthood and similar that provide resources for people.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Remember to get tested for STDs every 3 to 6 months. I mean, it depends a little bit. Like, obviously, like, one, if you're not sexually active, you don't need to get checked as often. Two, it's always good to get checked before you have sex with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, certain STDs and STIs can be transmitted through the birth canal, as an example.
Mm-hmm.
Always use protection. And at least in my experience, like, everybody is an adult. You can do what you want to, but be careful who you sleep with, especially if you're going to conventions and room parties and everything like that. Because that's an easy way to, like, practice proper hygiene, first and foremost. But two, if you don't know what you're getting into, or you don't know the person that you're going to be physically intimate with, you don't know if they're being honest about their test results. Ask them to show you their test results that have been signed by a doctor. Just... Is that a bad time to mention that the time that I went to high school and everything like that, we were still being taught about the AIDS epidemic? I don't know if that's still covered in school or not.
Probably not.
It was when I was in school.
Because I know that a lot of us, like, it's been over a decade since I've had reproductive health class kind of situation.
Yeah.
But the last thing you want is to... I'm so getting in trouble with YouTube for talking about this, aren't I? It's literally sex ed, but... Because the thing, I'm not telling people about how the sex happens.
No.
But it's just kind of a situation where, like... I feel like resources, like... I've said this before. I don't know if I've said it on stream. I feel like yearly physicals should be covered by, like... I feel like they should be covered by our government kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would not have found out that I had thyroid issues or thyroid nodules if I hadn't gone in for a physical. And I had to pay a decent patch of money for that when I did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going on all the TMI tangents today. I'm so sorry for anybody this grosses out. It's an important topic for me because people's health and well-being, like, even if I don't know you, I want you to be okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I care about
just...
people's quality of life, you know what I mean? Outside of myself.
Yeah, and it's just one of those things that's being, like, taught less and less and less, so people don't know what to, like, look out for.
Exactly, because... sex is still a taboo topic.
Well, it doesn't help that teachers are getting paid less to do more right now.
Exactly.
Because, you know, cutting funds from education for billionaire tax cuts and shit.
Mm-hmm.
If my mom ever hears me say this, I'm gonna get slapped outside the head. But I feel like I dodged a bullet from not going into music education. I'm not joking about that.
Same
Ben,
here with art education.
Ben, my brother, went into music education. You absolutely dodged a bullet.
Well, it's also the fact that even when I was in, like, high school, I saw my band director he was, like, 60 at the time. He was about to retire, like, 2 or 3 years after I graduated high school. And he looked like he was being run up the wall like, my 4 years when he was there, so...
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, it's also the fact that he was one of the ones who wanted to push us, but the school board itself was like, no, we can't let you go and be like a competition band or anything like that because you have way too many students who are part of sports. And sports are actual competition, so they don't need to be a part of a band to be a part of competition.
Even though the fact that certain competitions can earn the school money depending on what you enter into.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't let fire hear you say that.
I know when we were doing competition, we went gold a couple times. But gold was like the top thing that you could earn in our state.
Yeah.
Granted,
we did like
grain of salt, not marching, symphonic. We didn't do marching competition just due to lack of availability in the region. There were not enough high schools.
Yeah, no. we did like all county. I don't know if you guys had like all county or all city, all state stuff like that. We did all county. We did like certain like out of state like performances for like festivals and stuff like that got graded. But outside of that, it wasn't that much.
Yeah.
Compared to other schools, especially in the state that you're in, big marching band school, so a lot of competitions down there.
Exactly. Texas is a huge marching state.
Yeah. So I had a very quick aside with Fire and told her about basically the sports over band competition thing. I saw her do like the disgust expression from Soul Eater in real time.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah, that do be like that.
Oh.
Oh?
Nothing's on fire. It's completely unrelated. Go ahead.
Well, I hope nothing's on the wife. Don't put anything on top of her. She's got enough on her plate.
God.
No, I got an unexpected ping on Discord. It's nothing major.
No fires.
Basically, someone was just like, hey Moose, I need to recruit you for the the Final Fantasy crossover event in Monster Hunter Wilds.
Okay, who pestered you?
Someone from a completely different friend group.
I was gonna
And,
say.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
And
I know.
Go ahead, Ben.
No, I know. Me and Freya have been looking for people because we tried that like last night, and it kicked our fucking ass.
And the thing is, I'm just like, buddy, I don't know what to tell you. I'm still in low rank.
Oh,
I haven't picked up the game in a long time.
I feel like Wilds, like Monster Hunter is one of those games where I have to do it with other people. I can't play it by myself.
Yeah, like I can play it by myself, but it's significantly less fun.
I feel like it kind of falls into that same section that I'd put Minecraft in that, like, the routine happens, like, there's so much routine that occurs with it that I get tired of it at a certain point. Because it's very grind heavy. Which
It's absolutely grind heavy.
I say that playing 14, but I play 14 in bursts, and I usually play it with people, so same shit, different day.
Yeah. I think that's also another thing where it's just kind of like you're already getting that experience with 14, so Monster Hunter doesn't exactly appeal because you're already getting that kind of, you know, it's a different experience, and yet in some ways it's a similar experience.
There's only so much of the grind that you can do.
Yeah. There's only so much you can dedicate to video game time sinks before something has to give.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just put it, like, frank as it is. I'm a busy man. I maybe get a few hours a week of actual, like, gaming for myself outside of streaming. Because the thing is, I don't think a lot of people understand this. Streaming is not, like, a hobby situation. Streaming is my job. I'm putting on a performance for people kind of situation.
Yeah.
One of my biggest pet peeves is when people perceive me streaming as relaxing time. This is not relaxing time. Like, is it better than sitting at a desk and doing a bunch of paperwork? Yeah, but I spent 3 hours doing paperwork this morning for work-related shit.
Yeah.
I spent
Like,
3 hours setting up a Kickstarter for a thingy that, you know what, I'll just show you guys.
yeah, it's one of those things where just because you're having a good time does not make it leisure time.
Exactly.
yeah.
Especially given how much I'm talking, you know?
But yeah, also speaking of the gaming streams, I'm still only I still only scrubbed about half of the Manderville stream. It's got like 7 clips so far.
Good lord.
Ah,
I'm sorry for ruining the dark mode aesthetic. Hang on. I keep forgetting that my escape key is one step higher.
See, I keep hitting the 1 key instead of like the escape key. Up.
Up for an ad.
Yeah,
I
we're
put up
in
an ad.
an
I
ad.
went to ad break.
ah.
Twitch was just like, "Fuck your ad. Here's ours."
Here's our
Yeah.
ad. You know what? While we're on ad, it's pee time. Enjoy.
I was about to say I need to go. I was about to say I need to go and hop off soon. So.
Alright.
All right.
Well, if I don't
need to
catch
pee and
you
get
after
water.
pee, then you have a good day, man.
Yeah. Bye bye.
I see Wiggles over there.
I was drinking water.
Water.
I needed to rehydrate after the coffee. Drink.
But yeah, we're making, to comment on your thing, Iceman, we're making VR stuff, maybe a weekly or bi-weekly thing. I know we kind of talked about doing Pokemon streams on Wednesday nights. Do we want to see about doing that, starting next week, and then we can, like, rotate them?
Yeah, I think so. And by that point, I'll hopefully have something set up on my end so that we can dual stream.
Yeah.
So people can see my perspective as well.
But, as you guys can see, there's a thing. I haven't announced it yet. Do you guys want the link? Do you want the link to follow the project? Because I know I said I would announce it tomorrow, but I've made 99% of the progress on it. I'm just waiting for Kickstarter to approve some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, thing! It's a thing! They're gonna be 3D, and they're gonna be ergonomic, and they're gonna be helpful for your wrist, and reduce arthritis, and pitcher's elbow, and shoulder problems when you use your mouse. Because, fun fact, the average adult uses the computer about 7 hours a day. I say average, let's be honest, it's more.
I was gonna say that's lowballing it.
It's basically a statistical average, like a mean
Yeah,
average.
Yeah.
Let me go get the linky so that people can follow it.
Get the linky and pin it.
My verification details have been confirmed. It only took you 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yippee! Everything's good.
Yippee!
Yippee! Alright. Don't mind me, we're in pause screen hell.
You can alt tab and it'll like keep the screen from moving, so you can do other stuff without pulling up the pause menu, and it'll like still track your movement.
Every time I alt tab, the camera turns off.
Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about that.
But yeah, hang on, I need it. It's okay. It's a casual stream. Anyway, but yeah, yeah. So I've been working really hard on getting this set up specifically. So the project is officially going to go live. Technically, everything's verified right now, so I think I'll be good, but I'm planning on having it go live on October 15th. I'm also going to have the Fox and Rabbit magnet pre-orders available between now and then. So before anyone panics about like budgets or shit like that, the Kickstarter you will not have to pay for until November when the Kickstarter ends if you decide to support it. So don't worry, we're staggering that shit out. So the magnet will be a this month payment, and then the mouse pads will be a November payment. A rabbit, he says, a rabbit and a fox. But yeah, there's actually 6 designs. 2 of them are secret designs, but one of them may or may not pertain to these beans, and one of them is a donkey flavored one. I know I kind of spoiled it, but you haven't seen the design yet, so.
The thing is, you spoiled it for those who are present. Those who are not will still be surprised.
Exactly. People get to find out in real time. You guys are basically getting, like, rewarded for being present at a stream kind of situation.
If you keep showing up, who knows what other surprises you might get to see early.
You might be able to see Ari's boobs. Oh, the crazy thing is I can't actually take her shirt off. There aren't any nipples on there. At least I don't think I have the nipple toggle on.
I wouldn't risk it for the biscuit here.
I wouldn't risk it for the biscuit. I could do it where it's like... Man, because that's the thing. Ari videos not been doing great on YouTube. Decent on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna hide the advertisement. We gotta get the merchandise back on screen. The other merchandise. we gotta get this merchandise back on.
Whoops, sorry. I was just adjusting in my chair.
You boob punched me. How dare you?
I'm sorry.
I've always been paying attention. I mean, here's the thing. If, one, the mousepad Kickstarter does really well, and two, legislation gets a little more lenient on spicy shit, Ari booby mousepads might become a thing.
Yeah.
I just thought of a really cursed one for
What's that?
For mouse pads. A Stydian with Nidhogg's eyes.
I'd honestly be very surprised if that doesn't exist.
I'm surprised it doesn't either. I haven't found it, but
Though, that just reminds me. Have you seen the mouse pad that RJ Palmer made?
I have not seen the mouse pad that RJ Palmer made.
Let me see if I can pull up a image of that real quick.
The good news is I have my phone to look at Discord, so I don't have to tap out. Look, I don't know if I can put Ari's boobies and booty on one. I did think about doing an Ari Daki. I
mean, you could make like a separate mouse pad for booby and one for booty.
Well, they're gonna have to be separate mouse pads. I can't put them both on the same thing.
Also, I'm putting the RJ Palmer mouse pad in the sidebar.
Let's see what we got. Oh my god. That's beautiful.
It's a bug-eyed basilisk.
Can I say something that's probably going to get the judgment and the ire of the YouTube algorithm?
I mean, sure.
I want to make stress balls that are boobies. Like...
See, I know there's stuff like that already exists, but...
You can get them at Spencer's. You just have to go to the back of the store for it, because they're like a novelty item.
Yeah. God, when we move in, are we just gonna get like a couple of those and just like toss them at each other?
We're gonna beat each other with booby stress balls. Because the thing is that like as I'm getting older, I want to make something clear. I don't mind making spicy content. I've actually been missing making spicy content because I had to like quote unquote shut down my NSFW stuff for the time being.
Mm-hmm.
I still have people that are signed up for that. I don't know if they want to... I don't know what to do with it. Do I refund them the money? Do I put it in my bank account even though I can't make shit right now? At least I can't make shit for money.
Yeah, like, I feel like returning it would be, like... I guess, like, returning it and then, like, putting the, because I think you can put the account on hold or something like that so it doesn't take any more payments.
That's true. I actually didn't know if we could do the hold or not. Because...
Yeah.
I've been missing doing stuff on that front because it's like it was helping my art significantly grow. Because you can't cheat anatomy when you're drawing nudity, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But...
I know that it's really helped with, like with my understanding of anatomy.
Yeah.
It's just none of my NSFW projects ever see the light of day because I have a habit of not finishing them.
I mean, the good news is that you have been finishing shorts, so you are getting stuff done.
Yeah.
If you have limited spoons to work with, your limited spoons are going into this corner rather than this corner right now.
Yeah. Because, like, I do want time to, like, I have ideas for, like, art projects and everything. It's just, not only are the shorts taking up a lot of my time, but I'm also trying to get things set up for, like, you know, streaming on Twitch and everything. So,
There's only so much you can do as one person.
yeah. And not only that, I'm trying to get things ready for another YouTube project. So,
Oh, you're gonna do that after all?
it's not the Kaiju Dubs one. It's my
The spookies.
my vintage horror story narration stuff. My audiobook stuff.
The fact that Ari can, like, the finger tracking on this is a lot more than it has any right to be. Just grabs you with these. Grab. Just grabs your cheek with it. Oh man. Okay. This really has become the bitching podcast, hasn't it? I have more shit to bitch about. My TikTok For You page, I know the whole thing is, like, the For You page is, like, it gives you what you're interacting with. It's just, like, it's been feeding me a bunch of political shit lately. And TikTok is, like, my wind-down activity. TikTok is what I do. I scroll it in bed, and I talk to people on Discord, and then I go to bed. But TikTok has, because since they recently got bought out, their algorithm has been pushing a bunch of political shit, including Fox, onto my For You page. It's just like, I don't want this. I understand being informed, but I feel like we need to have it to where you interact with this content when you're ready for it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they talk about the whole thing of just like, well, I don't want to see X, Y, or Z content whenever. It should be in a corner. Political content should be in a fucking corner.
Yeah.
Political content is high stress and extremely, like no wonder everybody's having mental health strain recently. We're constantly being reminded that the world's on fire, and I know I'm not helping with that, but I hope that us talking about it is at least some modicum of catharsis.
Yeah. It's just kind of everyone is plugged into, like, the events of the world all the time without a break.
Exactly. Also, hello, John Clapper. Welcome to the party. I thought about trying to find a way to get the YouTube chat integrated with the Twitch chat, but Twitch actually has a policy where I cannot show YouTube chat on screen.
Really?
Yeah, I think it has to do with moderation policy.
On one hand, that makes sense. On the other hand, ew.
I mean, I don't necessarily view it in a censorship way. I think I view it in a sense that since YouTube and other platforms have different moderation standards, they're just trying to avoid anything inappropriate being on their platform.
Yeah.
YouTube's been doing the same thing for me, and it's just so depressing. Yeah, because the thing is that, for lack of a better word, political and news content is like a fishhook. It gets stuck in you, and you feel like you're stuck watching it, because there's this sense of, like, if you are not paying attention to this, you're a bad person.
Yeah.
Which isn't the case. Everybody needs to learn, like, everybody deserves to be able to protect their peace, and it is okay. I'll get back to you in just a second, John, I promise. I just, before I lose my point, one of the things that kind of gets to me as a man with OCD is that, basically there's this format on TikTok where it's just like, if you scroll, you're a bad person kind of situation, right? Or if you scroll, a bad thing will happen. On one hand, I understand where the desperation is coming from, but it's kind of a shitty move, if you know what I mean. If you call someone a bad person for protecting their peace and taking care of themselves, especially when not everybody can carry the burden of all of the problems of the world, it's just... I don't like people who guilt trip people into support. That's not genuine support. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I, like, because the thing is that I genuinely try... If people are supporting me, one, thank you. Two, I want to make sure that people never feel pressured into supporting me. And three, if you're supporting me, you're getting some level of boon. Even if it's just helping to support my content kind of situation.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that, Cryptid. It makes me angry, it makes me upset. Everybody feels guilty. And I think it plays a little bit into the principle of you are morally a bad person if you cannot help every single person on the planet. Which is awful.
Yeah.
So I guess a PSA to those who are watching, especially with the TikTok stuff and everything like that. You do not have to use the TikTok algorithm to be informed about this information. You are allowed to scroll past distressing content or skip over it on TikTok. I know it's easy to get compulsively pulled into it, but basically protect your peace. Because TikTok is also full of a lot of misinformation. Treat it as if you're getting information through Twitter or Facebook. And scroll past it. Even if it's from a recognized news source. Protect your peace first. Because otherwise, if you're in a panic, you can't act properly. This has been a PSA from your local booby dragon.
God, that laugh sounded so weird. I like hiccuped partway through it.
You had a hip up laugh.
Yeah.
Are you two real furries or just in VR? I'm not sure if I followed the question. Like, we're not actual anthropomorphic dragons in real life, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
But I know I consider myself a furry, at least in terms of the hobby. I don't know, do you consider yourself one?
It's hard to say. I'm not necessarily opposed to being considered one. It's just I haven't really, like, outside of, like, looking at and making the art, I haven't really, I would consider myself to be, like, a passive member of the community. I haven't really engaged all that much. I haven't, like, gone suiting or anything like that, which, I know that's not required to be a furry.
I mean, honestly, as a... 2026 is coming up. I feel like 10 years in the fandom would mark me as a veteran at this point, wouldn't it?
I feel like it would, yeah.
So, as someone who's a veteran in the community and has seen the change from, like, the different kinds of content, like, I prefer older, traditional fursuit style content compared to, like, what's being produced now. But, I feel like all you need to be a furry, as it were, is a general enjoyment of anthropomorphic media, and basically if you want to call yourself a furry, you can call yourself a furry. You don't have to call yourself a furry if you don't want to call yourself a furry, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But I know for me, I actively enjoy the community. I went into kind of hibernation for a little while during the 2020 phase, because obviously there wasn't access to conventions, and I was burned out on fandom drama. So as I've gotten older, I have learned that if I have to address a form of fandom drama in any manner, I do it at a dedicated time, in a dedicated headspace. But at the end of the day, a lot of, like, quote-unquote fandom drama is just... Unless it's something serious with actual receipts about something that is illegal or actively dangerous, a lot of it is people causing shit for their own personal gain.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the fact that, like, the unfortunate case is that people gain from canceling people on the internet. Which is shitty. But yeah, we're oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, especially because, like, platforms allow you to monetize that kind of engagement now.
Exactly. Like, I don't have a lot, like, no one here, or at least, like, none of my close friends who dealt with that particular niche of the brony fandom are present right now. But I have a deliberate dislike for drama channels and commentary channels because it's not healthy, and whoever's doing it is more inclined to ramp people up or push someone into a corner in order to gain views and content and monetization.
Yeah.
So it's always important to view... This really is the PSA stream at this point. Welcome to Dragon Wisdoms, where I talk about my experience of being in fandoms for so fucking long. Drama is something to be taken with a grain of salt, always. And, it's just straight up not something that people should worry about.
Yeah.
Like, unless it's, like, there's an actively dangerous person about to attend a convention, which, it's impossible to keep up with everybody who's done a bad thing in a fandom. Like, there's obviously, like, there's certain standout individuals in the furry fandom that everybody kind of knows about, but, yeah. As for what my werewolf avatar looks like, if you would like to, I have other VODs on my channel if you want to dip over to them real quick. There's that, and there's also little shorts that you can watch that will show what the werewolf avatar is. The werewolf avatar does not exist right now in VR chat. A VR model of Miguel would, one, be very expensive, and two, I'm already getting a full-on VTuber model of him, so... Unless there's, like, a specific situation where people would want to meet up with me at, like... I thought about going to Furality as an example, but I can just as easily go as Ari than as Miguel.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's good to have, like, multiple characters to kind of... I like having multiple characters because I'm very eclectic in nature. I have a lot of interests, so having the ability to kind of put on a different mask depending on the day, which the more that I think about it, I wouldn't mind getting an Ari fursuit at some point, even if it was just a head. If it weren't for the fact that I have no idea how someone would approach the glowing markings, because the glowing markings are, like, my favorite part of her design.
I could almost see someone using, like, LEDs or something like that, but it would be, like... It would require, like, a lot of finagling to get it to work.
Yeah, probably the best way to go about it might be UV reactive fur.
It's just you gotta make sure that the suit head is exposed to light for an amount of time.
Yeah, black light. Which I know that happens at raves and stuff like that, but... It's one of those things, it's not a huge priority. There's makers out there that do some crazy shit with LEDs, but I also know for me, like, I want my next fursuit to be a foam-based head that I can wash, because, my original Spike fursuit head that I make content for is 7 going on 8 years old now. And he has electronics in him, specifically with the fan. And since he's airbrushed, I can't wash him traditionally. So I have to do a dry cleaning method with specifically isopropyl alcohol. It's not necessarily worse, as it were. It still disinfects the suit. But I don't have the opportunity to, like, wash any grime that gets into the suit, aside from spot treating.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, dragons are not real as much as we wish them to be, but I am here as your resident big booby dragon today to provide some comfort, at least in the virtual world.
And I guess this guy that my model is, I don't know, you could call him a dragon, you could call him a dinosaur.
I feel like he dips more into dragon territory than dinosaur, just because, like, obviously he has, like, the raptor kind of wings rather than dragon wings, but...
Yeah.
I don't know, with
Which
the fact that
really...
you've got, like, kind of horn tendrils feels more dragony.
Yeah, and I don't have the wings turned on at the moment, just because anytime I move my arms, it, like, gets in the way of your camera.
Well, that, and it punches me in the boob. Because
which is why...
It registers the wings as a collision object.
Yeah, which is also why I've been trying to use my right hand for, like, gestures and everything, and, like, trying to keep my left hand as still as possible.
For context, we're sitting in front of a mirror right now, so this is my right hand right now, so anything that's on your right is my right kind of situation for those watching. So this is my right hand, this is my left hand. My birthday is in 2 days. Well, happy early birthday.
Yeah, happy early birthday.
I hope you get to have a good celebration of another rotation around the sun. I know we have a certain person's birthday coming up this month.
Indeed we do.
We're gonna have to make her gifties.
Yes.
She can't hear.
I don't think she's
got her headphones on. She can't tell that we're scheming. Evil.
I had a thought, and now it's gone.
You got distracted by the boobies, didn't you?
I think it was more so the laugh. Exactly.
This is making me want to do a dragon one-shot, like a Dragon Stream one-shotter campaign.
That would be fun.
The only problem is that I'm trying to move away from Dungeons and Dragons just with how Hasbro behaves and Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah.
And I know the whole solution is just like, well, just go to Pathfinder. I don't know how to play fucking Pathfinder. I'm a visual learner.
It's very, very number crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least
entirely ideal for streams.
Yeah, which actually, now that I think about it, that was Pathfinder 1.0. I haven't tried 2.0 yet.
2.0 is just as number crunchy from what I'm hearing.
Mm-hmm. I know there's what's it called? Like the Dagger Heart?
Yeah, Dagger Heart.
But I don't know how conducive that would be to like a dragon themed one shot.
I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Tomb's gonna have to wrap up before I can run anything else on this channel, which I am glad that people are enjoying. I'm glad that people are enjoying Tomb as much as they are.
Yeah, and then at some point we're gonna need to plan the Nerdy Prudes limited session.
Yeah, we're gonna have to work that around. Let me actually look at the November calendar real quick.
See, I was more thinking that like we do that around when Tomb finishes.
Oh, you want to push it until after Tomb?
Yeah, just so that we're not trying to like sandwich it between Tomb sessions and like people like, you know, people who enjoy the Tomb stuff are like, you know, where's Tomb on like the semi-weekly basis that we have it. So I think it would be best to let that finish up.
Yeah.
And that would give me time to run the session, get assets and everything. And it would give you time to plan any sessions that you have in mind afterward.
Yeah, which As a heads up, everybody, we are returning to Tomb Out of Time this Sunday at our usual 3 p.m. Eastern Time.
Fuck yeah.
We've got a new character since Jackson died.
I still feel so bad, though. I know exactly how I'm editing one of those moments.
Oh yeah.
Basically, see, there's multiple layers to it, because you know how the reason Jackson got hit so hard was because he rolled on the chaos table?
Actually, that wasn't a chaos table situation. That was a bomb that got dropped.
No, like, before the bomb. Because didn't he roll something that made it bigger?
Yeah, he rolled on the chaos table and made the vine bigger, and it gave it an HP boost.
Yeah, so basically I was gonna do that. Have it be like a Pokemon battle thing with the tokens. And then when he gets smacked by the tendril, it's like the sound effect of Sonic losing all of his rings, but he loses all of the Chaos Table cards.
Do I need to send you the Chaos Table card so you can do that?
Yes, please. Because, like, I could get it from Streamloots, but I don't know how good the quality would be.
I can just straight up send you the PNGs. Why
I would
do
appreciate
dragons
it,
only
'cause-
guard the castle during the day. They don't like the night. Well, as you can see, there are no nights here. But it is a comfy nighttime scene.
You mentioned there's no nights here. My brain immediately just did the whole FBI open up bit.
FBI, open up! It's just like...
Exactly.
Am I allowed to make a sex joke?
I mean, go ahead.
Okay, let me see if I can put myself. There's a lot of knights that would like to stick something between these, wouldn't they? And it's not just swords. Good night, everybody.
I mean,
I'm not good at doing sultry voices, if you can't tell.
I thought it was pretty good.
I'm not good at
I was
actually
trying-
being sexy. I'm way too asexual for this shit.
I was trying to figure out how to work in a joke about the soda can from earlier.
Oh yeah, a limited time feature. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to make that a card, aren't I? I'm gonna have to make cards for Ari.
I could see that.
I'm so sorry to everybody's wallets. You're gonna have to get a separate card collection for Ari cards.
Yeah.
I just feel like it'll increase the chances of you guys getting them. Either that or I throw them. I'll see how many collections I have available to me. I think I have 4 at
'Cause
this point.
I was going to say, I know that with the subathon you unlocked another one.
Yeah, I unlocked another one. I know I'm getting really close to getting to partner on there.
Yeah.
Or whatever the pro equivalent. It's basically it's the step above affiliate in Twitch context.
Yeah. I think that would, yeah, in Twitch terms, that would be partner.
Yeah. Which, God, I would love to get to partner someday. That would be great. Like,
You're my friend
Yeah.
now. We're having soft taco.
I
later.
see what you did. I see. I'll fight you. I'll grab your cheeks. And not
Go
the
in.
butt cheeks.
Oh, hello. That's a card I haven't gotten before.
What did you get?
Where'd it go?
It disappeared.
I opened the pack and it...
Sorry, I'm having way too much fun making titty jokes with Ari, okay? She's like perfect for this shit.
Let's see. Where did it go? Here it is. It's kind of topical.
Ugh,
What's that? Okay, I just received a message that there's something at the front porch I need to go grab. Let me check something real quick, because we can... Oh, ad starting soon anyway. Perfect! We'll go to ad break real quick.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I just have to do it because I think it's temperature sensitive.
Okay. Do. How you doing, chat? Everyone doing all right? This fine, what day is it? Thursday. It's very easy to lose track of time when all the days kind of blur together because of work and life, you know? But that's okay. Just gotta make it through one day at a time. That's good to hear, Drewster. Let's see. I've just kind of been... So you guys know how I make the shorts and everything. I've been pretty hard at work at that, but I'm also working on something for Ben that I hope will be coming out pretty soon, because it's a project that he's been working very hard on, and I'm very happy to get to help out with it. And it's it's testing my knowledge of After Effects a little bit, not gonna lie. Let's see. God, I know Tomb Out of Time was brought up earlier. I need to update my character's token a little bit to reflect his injury that happened a couple of sessions back. So I'm probably not going to be able to get around to that this session, but maybe for the next one.
Oh.
Oh, hey, Lumi.
Hello.
You joined right as Miguel had to get something from the front porch.
I take it you guys aren't streaming yet.
Oh, we're streaming.
Oh.
Like, we've been at it for like 2 hours. He just had to take a break to get the thing.
What the hell? I didn't get the notification. Oh, there it is. I've been doing a lot today, and also, dang. You can't even see my head. You can only see titty.
I was gonna say, if you want to switch to the werewolf PNG, Miguel did leave the assets in the asset channel.
I know, I still have it. I just, with Foogie being Foogie, I've just been like, that, and I'm on mobile right now, so I can't at this time. It's a little harder to get to Foogie on mobile, unfortunately.
I walk in and I see a lady sitting on a stump. Hi, fam.
Hi, fam. This is now the titty stream.
It's the titty stream. Welcome to the fellow titty stream.
Yay!
Also, it's totally okay. Fugi's a bitch.
Hang on. If we're doing titty stream, there.
Titty.
You know what? More than fair. I was literally just thinking about you, fam. I feel like because I was just like, you know what? After the fact, I'm gonna shoot Lumia a ping and just see how she's doing.
I just had a very long day and whatnot with the pupper.
Yeah. I know you guys, I think you went to the dog park, right?
we were supposed to go to the dog. Well, actually, we already did do the dog park and whatnot. We were going to go to the dog park this morning again, but it was under maintenance.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
So we walked around the regular park for a little bit while onlooking the dog park.
Looking
And,
at the dog part longingly.
Longingly, as like 2 tractors were seeding and the other was plowing. Which is what I'd like to be later. Anyway, afterwards, she got 2 pup cups, one from like a coffee place we like to go to that's like a drive-through coffee place, and another at Panera Bread where they added bacon bits.
I'm sure she loved that.
Oh, she did. I didn't, because I had to hold the cups from behind and get my hand all slobbered in by the dog. Then after we came home and ate, I took her to Tractor Supply. She got even more treats.
Did the people at the register give her a treat?
Uh-huh.
Yep. It's basically soft company policy at this rate.
Oh yeah. And then like we took her on a long walk, and now she's home, and now we're both tired. That's how I'm doing.
I mean, honestly, it sounds like a pretty good day. Like, obviously, it's a lot of exercise, but I definitely get you.
Yeah. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope this is a just chatting stream, right?
Yeah, it's basically just like it's basically a just chatting stream, but using VR chat as kind of like an extra visualizer.
Yay!
Well, that, and it has a dragon lady with boobies.
Titty.
It's the titty hour.
Titty. We love titty in these parts.
We do love titty in these parts. I think you still have the boob slider turned on, don't you, Moose?
I turned it on once the titty stream was mentioned.
I can see the titties. I'm going to cup them with my hands.
Unlike with Ari's, I don't think these have, like, fizz bones.
They just make you look more feminine.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
It's okay.
I'm just a bunny booby lady with trees sticking out of her head.
I mean, honestly, VR chat, like, if you ever do decide to get into VR chat, it is free.
I'd still like to be able to have my own model, though, you know?
Yeah, I know people make them. I don't know how to go about making them, but...
Something Blender?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of Blender and rigging it up and,
In Unity.
yeah, Unity. I keep wanting to call it Unreal, but it's Unity.
Yeah, it's Unity.
Also, I love how there are sparkles on your tits, fam.
Right? I'm like sparkly all over.
Sparkly tits.
I was gonna say, you can't really see it with this model unless you get, like, really close, but, like, the glowy parts kind of have, like, a little bit of a similar glittery effect, only it's, like, a little smaller.
Hang on, we'll get in nice and close.
Titty.
He's got like glittery
Tail.
movement on his face.
Yeah. Probably why this model takes so long to load sometimes.
Oh, both your model and mine are not meta quest or whatever optimized.
It's
Can
not
I just
optimized
say-
for meta.
Can I say the funniest part, though, of, like, just now watching your model, fam? Is, like, the way you go from, like, I'm gonna crawl on all fours like I'm gonna hunt you like a lioness, to like, titty bounce.
Yeah.
Like, going to crawl and then going to titty bounce, and then you'll see, yeah.
Because the thing is that, like, right now I'm prone in the game, so it makes you crawl like this slow. But since the prone state in this one is sitting down rather than, like, crawling, it defaults to sitting down, and so it pops back up and jiggles the boobs.
Meanwhile, with mine, I have to use I have to select the pose specifically. So basically, when I'm sitting like this, I'm not crouched or anything. I'm locked to this. So if I move, it does this.
Yeah, you just slide around.
I'm scooting away.
I'm trying to think.
Fly away now.
Next.
Fly away
I do
now.
think I have setting options for Gogo Loco. Oh, this is
I
like a
totally
lean.
know.
Yeah. Also, the enlightened monk slide. Just flexing my ass cheeks to walk without moving.
Here we go. I'm now sitting like this, all prim and proper.
Oh yeah. Titty.
Titty.
I'm totally mature for my age.
It's okay. We all laugh at boobies in this house.
Also, Lumi, the number of times I have accidentally booby punched his model.
Where did they touch you in the booby?
He has punched the boobie with the model. If it helps, like, okay, not to go on a tangent here. What's with this whole thing, like, with people talking about having, like, phantom pain in VR chat? What even is that?
It's like when you accidentally hit your car and then say ow because you hit your car and your car got hurt.
I feel the pain in the car.
I don't know, that's my guess.
I think it's just because, like, you know, I guess it's because it's like kind of a suspension of disbelief kind of thing where you bump into something in VR and your body is basically telling you, oh, this should hurt because your senses are telling you that there's something actually there. So it's kind of like anticipating it more than actually feeling it, I think.
It's like, and we're going back to titty here. It's like when you get tits as a VTuber model and you get smacked in the face with something from tits and you just go, ow.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is that I cannot feel whenever you punch Ari's boobies, if that helps.
That is very reassuring because it is never on purpose.
It's literally just the camera not registering because it doesn't have a lot of depth. I say this and it's like it's registering it like to a certain extent. It doesn't go back past this point. Like this is me touching my collarbone and as you can see it's not registering that it's touching my collarbone.
Yeah. And the thing is my camera like's kind of like freaking out with like the limb movement and suddenly like snapping into place at like the vaguest gesture of doing something with my hand.
Yeah.
So I've been very careful to try and keep my left arm as still as possible so I don't accidentally booby punch, and it still happened like twice. It's also because like I'm wearing my hair in a ponytail. So like if I turn my head a little too far to the right, I think my camera is thinking that I'm doing something with like my left hand because the ponytail is on the left side at that point.
Yeah.
So it'll just randomly like raise up the arm.
I pulled my hair over my shoulder. By the way, we've reached a whole new level of hair length. I'm holding it right now in my hand. Obviously, the model's not registering it. My hair is getting so long I can't fit in a shower cap anymore.
Oh no. Oh dang.
Which sucks because, like, I like the lion's mane look, but goddamn.
It's okay. It's okay.
I know the whole thing is just like, well, why don't you just get it trimmed a few inches? Just like, it's all or nothing, baby. I either have to get it cut short, or I don't get it cut at all. Because if I'm going in for a trim, I'm getting it done. I'm getting it done. You know.
Yeah. Also, Miguel.
Yes.
You make me realize I am no better than a man.
Oh, because you're staring at the titties.
You've seen those TikToks, right? Where it's just like, oh yeah, my friend wears a revealing top, and then they make me realize I'm no better than a man.
I mean, honestly speaking, it's one of those situations where the boobies just draw the eyeballs. If it helps, I stare at Ari's tits, and I'm the one playing her.
Yay! It's not just me.
I think one of my favorite things somewhat recently is that, like, that one comic format where it's just like, when you're wearing shades, no one can tell where you're looking. And they're like, obviously looking down at the person's chest. Like, they're very, very close.
Exactly. They have a gravity. Exactly. They have a presence, if you will.
Titty.
Kitty.
I think it's also because, like, with your model, that's where, like, the body glitter is most prevalent.
Mm-hmm. It's actively drawing the eye to the boobs because that's the shiniest and brightest part on the model.
Mm-hmm.
Blue milkies. That's what they called my tits once. Now I'm calling your tits blue milkies because they are literally luminous tits.
They're literally luminous tits. They're reacting to the light.
Luminescent tits. That's what I need to do next in my lore. I need to somehow create luminescent titty.
I'm honestly surprised you haven't made, like, a boob mouse pad yet with Lumi's design.
Okay, so I started on one. I just can't afford to have them made yet.
I mean, that's more than fair. I'm straight up doing a Kickstarter around them.
Which, congratulations, by the way, on that.
Thank you. It hasn't gone live yet, but I'll probably announce it either today or tomorrow.
I still believe in you, fam. Though I may have to go, though, just because I wanted to come and check in and stuff and things and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. No worries, fam. You've had a long day, and you went out and did stuff with the pupper.
I did a lot of stuff with the pupper.
You were very productive today.
I was very productive. Be proud of me. Praise me. Praise me!
Let me see if I can... I can't pat your PNG tuber. That's the closest I can get to patting you on the head.
Close enough, I'll take it.
Good job, Lumi. Good job, fam.
Yay, I did the thing. Okay, you guys have a good rest of your day.
You too, fam.
Alright. See you, bye.
Bye.
Bye. There she go.
Good job, Miguel's Don't mind me, I'm having a yawn.
Okay, that apparently picks up on mic.
What picks up on mic?
I was drumming on the desk. I was stimming.
Local man was stimming more at 11. Or I guess more at 1, considering... I guess we have been at it for 2.5 hours. I think we could probably go for another 30.
Yeah. Also, I have gotten no work done on the short this entire time. I've been too engrossed in the conversation.
To be fair, with these kinds of conversations, it's, like, with this kind of stream, it's a very active stream. Like, even though we're just sitting and talking, we're talking all the time. We're not just doing something.
Yeah. Like, I've occasionally, like, looked over at Blue Sky, but it's just kind of like a scroll for 30 seconds. Okay, back to the combo.
Do you think people would pay me to make, like, little individual videos of Ari telling them they're doing a good job?
I'm pretty sure there's a market for that. It's just kind of like setting up a cameo.
Yeah. Does anybody want a hot dragon lady to tell them they're doing a good job for... I don't know how much you charge for that. Is that money hungry? Oh, okay, it's not really money hungry when you're poor.
I don't think it's money hungry, but I feel like there are some people who would like get the idea that it is.
I'm not doing it because I'm rich. I'm doing it so that I can earn side income on my side income on my side income.
Yeah.
Because YouTube ad revenue is shit, okay? And I'm not anywhere near enough to earn ad revenue on the Miguel channel yet.
We're working on it.
Just think boobly thoughts. Think boobly thoughts. She breasted
Let the titty
boobly.
inspire.
I'm thinking really hard about that pizza in the fridge right now.
Oh yeah, what kind of pizza?
It's a celiac safe pizza. It's got a white base with ricotta and pesto and artichoke hearts and tomatoes.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
It's very good. I'm hungry.
I haven't had pesto in a long while. I kind of miss it.
Pesto is really good. We'll be eating a decent
Yeah.
amount of pesto, I'm telling you that much.
Mm-hmm. I'd really like to be able to make it ourselves.
We'll make the basil pesto within a little mortar and pestle.
Yeah. It's gonna be like real witch hours.
Not to go on a tangent, I've been doing a self-care routine again, or at least attempting to.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that my Finch evolved into a toddler, so I have to do more things to...
Huh?
I have to do more things in order for me to get the points in my self-care app.
Ah, okay.
Oh no, I've been booped!
Hmm?
Cyberbeerus, welcome to the stream. I've been booped.
I was
Or
about
have you been booped? Which one of us got booped?
I don't know. Yeah, which one? Also, I just had an intrusive thought, just like, redeem blanky mode. There's no way to do that here.
There is no blankie. I saw them avatars and thought, cool. Well, thank you. We did not make them. They're pre-made editable ones in VR chat.
We would like to, we would like to have our own avatars sometime, whether we have them made or make them ourselves.
I mean, honestly speaking, my next project after the mouse pads is probably going to be fursuit based.
Yeah.
I am working up concepts for low poly fursuit head bases that people can buy that will be... I don't know if they're... I wouldn't say they're cheaper because they take the same amount of time to produce.
Mm-hmm.
But they might be a little bit easier for people who are just learning how to do patterns because of the limited facets.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might be crazy. I might be weird. I just think a PS1 style fursuit would be great.
Yeah, I think that'd be really fun.
I'll be honest, I was just looking for Dragon VR chat bases, but I don't know what I'm looking for. I mean, this one is like, I think it's called Celeste Alternative or something like that.
Yeah.
And yours, I don't remember what yours is called.
The thing is, I don't think it's dragon-like, but I don't think it's like classified as a dragon. I'm trying to... I'll spell it out in the chat for like what to look for.
Oh yeah. Oh, you want to know where to look for them? So there are avatar worlds in VR chat. Yeah, that's what yours is called. There are avatar worlds in VR chat specifically that you can make private instances of that you can go look up different avatars based off of keywords. Fair warning, some of them will contain not safe for work content on them. But
I think you can filter for that.
Exactly.
To a degree.
So just be aware that certain content and toggles may be found on certain things. Like this is a model that uses not safe for work toggles on them. I don't make use of them. Also, my webcam keeps registering me lifting up my water bottle as me doing something weird. But for instance,
At least that cat didn't come in like in the last stream.
I turned off the cat so that we wouldn't have.
Okay.
I meant online, not in VR chat, like when I can buy and edit. I mean, honestly, the best way to do it is to kind of try to find makers through VR chat and then go from there. Oh, hello, I forgot I'm much bigger than this one.
Yeah.
Like, this is an alternative one that I thought about using for Ari. Which, she's very cute, but as you can see, she's big, giant woman.
Yeah.
Gimme. I'm big. Fear my thighs, they end lives. But yeah, finding them in VR chat first, and then seeking out the maker is the way that I went about it, if that helps.
Yeah. Another thing you could probably do is, I'm pretty sure you can do like a search on like itch.io.
Yeah, you can find them on itch. I know some of them also have them on Gumroad.
Yeah.
I need to get myself.
So like if you do a search for like VR chat avatars on there, you can probably find some makers. You can find their social media stuff, and from there, you can kind of look around, because sometimes VR chat avatar makers will do like collaborations with like
Oh no, he's freaking dead. Oh no! He died! Yeah, itch.io and Gumroad. Itch might be a little bit more barren nowadays with their policy changes. Oh no! Oh no! It's just me now. It's just me. Just you and me, everybody. I don't know how he's still in the Discord, Gull. I'm guessing his internet might have died, or his computer crashed. He gone, which means it's just me. But, not to go back on topics for a little bit. Always in our hearts, exactly. I can't believe he fucking died! If I may quote-unquote gush about the project principle for a second, I have been planning out a fursuit headbase prototype system. Well, I don't want to lay on that avatar's lap. This lap? This one? She is a little fmecthy. She's a little fmecthy, but she's also comfy. Oh no, he's gone! He's dead! Because at least I'm still coming through for you guys, so it has to be on his end. Hello?
My internet crashed.
Oh no! Are you like out right now?
Yeah, like everything's down. VR chat's down, Twitch is down.
Oh shit!
All my browser windows are down.
I was wondering if that was what happened. I wasn't sure if that happened or if like your computer crashed.
No, I don't think it's my computer, because like it looked like things crashed on Fire's end as well. Although it looks like Discord is back up for her.
I just activated my hotspot because I
Oh.
work. Oh, she activated her hotspot because she needs it for work.
God. I don't know.
Thank you, Spectrum.
Knowing them, they're gonna be like, due to customer interference or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was hearing about internet
I would not be
issues on
surprised.
the East Coast at work. We're in Texas, so I don't know. East Coast has different, what did CenturyLink become? East Coast was mostly, CenturyLink, or whatever they... I need to look this up now, because that's what we used to have. CenturyLink. Oh, it's just still CenturyLink, okay. I'm so looking forward to us. The rental houses that we were looking at luckily have Frontier Fibers, so.
Yeah.
Fiber optics, my beloved.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I think the Fursuit Headbase project, it's not the most ambitious project, at least in terms of, because it's not going to cost as much, and it's not going to, how do I put it? It's not going to be as costly as the entire Pride Donks campaign, as an example, but it's going to have a much higher victory requirement compared to Pride Donks, because Pride Donks had a base goal of 450, and depending on what kind of 3D printer I get, it's going to be at least a few $100s, if not more. The thing is that it also comes down to if you order a more expensive printer or if you go with a cheaper open air printer.
Yeah.
But if we do get the 3D printer, I could make Ari statuettes. You could have a little Ari in your home.
Yeah.
I did think about because the thing is that I don't know how much people would like, I love acrylic standees. That's a much cheaper option than a proper statuette.
Yeah. So if there's enough of an audience for it, we could try printing statuettes.
Yeah, it would just involve modeling them and printing them at the proper rate. The big thing about making statuettes, they're gonna come unprinted. So it's gonna be a print your own Ari situation.
Yeah.
Because it's either that or we go through a manufacturer, and that is expensive.
Yeah.
But, I had a train of thought by it. I wanted to do it because I wanted to... One, I want to make available resources for people, and two... I don't mean this in the sense that I'm bored with art, but I've been doing art consistently for over a decade now, and you start to kind of reach a point where it's like, I need a little something new that I can do that will still earn me a living, because, don't get me wrong, I love making merch and everything like that, but I don't sell enough with Pride Donks and everything like that at the moment in order to afford everything.
Yeah.
Kickstarters are a great way to do it, they just take a lot of time, and I have to wait until I get paid and for the products to come in.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd like to think I did a pretty good job with fulfilling on Pride Donks.
Yeah. I'd say so.
Having 40-something orders to account for.
Mm-hmm.
Also, dang, early birthday card. Nice. Brain, no, don't think about that. I could make silicone molds out of 3D printed stuff. Cause like I want to make it clear, it wasn't like it's not a spicy thing per se. I could make spicy stuff with it, but the main thing is just like I thought about a really cool idea of like making low poly silicone paw pads kind of situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then coming up with like, because I want to fit that whole like PS1, PS2 era aesthetic. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Is that dumb? Is that weird?
I don't think so.
I find what was that? Was that 5th or 6th gen? I feel like PS1 was 5th gen, right?
I think so.
I like the 5th gen and 6th gen look in particular, specifically early 6th gen, back when it was still kind of crispy.
Yeah.
I feel like nowadays we've focused way too much on hyper-realism in games. Like, don't get me wrong, there are some games back from like the Xbox 360 days that are a little scrumbly. Like looking at you, Halo 3, you're a little scrunky.
But now it's just like we've rendered every single pore on this character's face.
Why? So we can hit the uncanny valley.
Exactly.
I'm gonna buy a talking Chucky doll from Spirit Halloween. Oh, nice. Man, that's an interesting thought. Now that we're in October, what's your guys' Halloween plans? What do you guys want to do for Halloween? I know for me, like, one of my big ones that I want to do... I have a few things that I want to do, actually. First and foremost, and I'm gonna back up just a little bit because I'm having a hard time... Get Ari centered in frame. There we go. One, I love carving jack-o'-lanterns.
Mm-hmm.
And, two, I want to get... I want to get little jack-o'-lantern string lights. And three, if my family comes over to this neighborhood, I'd love to walk my cousin for trick-or-treating again. That would be really nice.
Yeah.
My friend hosts a Halloween party, watches movies, and eats pizza. Oh, that sounds amazing. That reminds me of, back in the day, back when we lived in our old neighborhood, this was years ago kind of situation. We had one of our neighbors, he was one of my high school teachers, that he would project Charlie Brown onto the side of his house. And he would set up, like, little chairs and stuff that folks could come and sit, and, like, he'd have a little snack table that the neighbors could come by and hang out. I'd love to do that, like... You know what we could do? We could get a projector and project onto the garage door. And project Charlie Brown and have a little snack table. It'll have to be celiac safe, obviously, but
Mm-hmm.
could get a little fondue pot.
That sounds fun. And I know for this Halloween, for one of our friend groups, she's running a Halloween one-shot.
Yeah.
And you know that Christmas one-shot that she ran for us a while back?
Yeah.
It's based on that. Like, it's that friend group with those characters.
Oh,
3-year time, and it's taking place in Halloween.
it's Ween!
Ooh.
Because all of them are pretty much teenagers at this point, the characters, I get to take off the gloves.
This year I'm gonna be Sergeant Slaughter. I need to look that up. Sergeant Slaughter. Oh, yeah, I know this guy now. I haven't dressed up for Halloween in a long while. I tried to dress up in fursuit a few years back, but I felt kind of weird doing it because there wasn't anybody else that was doing it, so.
Okay, Spectrum, that's real helpful.
When did they say it would be restored?
So I messaged them with like the account information and everything, and it's just like an outage is affecting your Spectrum services. Your estimated time of repair is,
And it's just not there.
and then it says, since you're currently in an outage, our agents won't be able to assist you right now. If you still need help once the outage has been resolved, please come back and chat with us.
Your
Thanks for
internet's
nothing.
out, and we can't help you.
Exactly.
Classic Spectrum, seriously. We are definitely converting to Frontier Fiber.
Yeah.
Fiber optic, my beloved. I fucking love fiber optic over,
Be very nice.
just 4,000 meg up and down speed. Just, oh. Feed my streamer brain!
I was gonna say easy there.
I'm a fucking... I'm not a tech bro in the sense of, like, I'm not into AI bullshit. I'm old school. I fucking love technology. Like, I have... The only reason why I don't know what's, like, up to date with regards to computer components and everything like that is just because I don't have the time to look into it. But I used to repair computers, like, professionally.
Yeah, and not only that, it's like basically the computer stuff is updating so much more often than it used to.
Exactly. It's basically on a semi-annual basis at this rate.
Yeah.
Aside from the dread Halloween gives me due to birthday shenanigans, I just hope I can watch a few movies with friends and have a chill time. Honestly, that is more than fair. I know I definitely get... I don't want to say dread around my birthday, but I have had a repeating instance of me getting sick around my birthday, so it's just the, oh shit, it's that time, everybody. It's wake up, bitches. It's time for Miguel's annual getting down with the sickness. A couple of things, like hopefully you go to a party, celebrate. I need to look up how this is pronounced, because I know I'm gonna butcher it. Sawin, thank you. I struggle phonetically because I have a few languages under my belt, so my brain does not know which direction to go when pronouncing things. Also, you do stuff with fire. I hate having my birthday on the same day as a holiday. Yeah. I don't know.
I mean...
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I kind of know what that's like with my birthday being so close to Christmas.
Yeah.
That, like, all my family members are just kind of like, oh, we don't need to celebrate your birthday. We'll do it with Christmas. And I'm just like, okay, thanks.
We will celebrate your birthday separately when we're living together.
Mine is so close to Ween.
We're celebrating yours separately too, damn it. You're getting a birthday party! I will make you ice cream cake. She will get...
But what if we want to?
I need to...
Also,
oh, go ahead.
I was just talking to Fire. I see what she's watching over there.
What's
Don't
she
you
watching?
rat on me! Don't you rat on me!
She's watching Hajime no Ippo.
Nerd.
It's a really good anime, okay?
I'm not mad at you. You made good choice.
You like the boxing anime, don't you, Fire?
It's a fantastic, like, not coming of age story, but like coming into your own story with some really funny characters and one really overpowered character that is really fun to watch, but you also want to smack upside the head frequently.
It's a hero's rise story.
Exactly. And
Protagonist is such a good boy character. Like, I put him in the same category, but just a little below Mob from Mob Psycho. imprinted personality. That's the kind of main character we have.
That makes sense.
Just major good boy. Like, he has spent most of his life helping his mom run a boat rental business for fishing. Like, his whole thing was just like, I want to make sure that, I do right by her because, with his dad's passing, right, he was the only one who was there to help her. And it's just, the support that they both give each other is fantastic, and my heart is here for it.
He's being a good boy.
And his mom is fantastic.
I love hearing. I just heard my voice come back through the phone with. It sounded like a thistle voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It just kind of has that tinny aspect to it that bird voices have.
Yeah. I love bird. I love when birds talk. Like hearing that little tinniness. It's just like, what you do?
Yeah.
What you do?
Right, I will stop yapping about the anime now.
You're fine.
No.
You're okay.
Look, I tease because I like the show just as much.
It's a Madhouse classic.
I've been wanting to rewatch it because it's just, it's so good.
I know for me, you know what I need to start doing?
What's that?
I'm not a certified little Christian lad anymore. I need to actually start connecting with all other holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a witch. I gotta do the witchy things.
Wimch.
Time for me to get ready to get going. Nice meeting you, and thank you for your time. Yeah, have a good rest of your day, John. Thank you for coming by.
Goodbye.
I'm debating if I take a bathroom break and if we keep going, or if we work on wrapping it up here, because we are going on the 3-hour mark.
Yeah.
But I also have to pee. Give me a second. Okay. We're not quite in ad territory yet, so now's probably a good time to wrap things up.
Yeah.
Alright, raid browser time. Alright, you know what? I found someone who has, first pagan holiday I celebrate. Nice! I need to look at the annual calendar and figure out what to do. Like, I'm still gonna celebrate Christmas and Yule and Halloween. I also want to celebrate, El Dia de los Muertos.
Mm-hmm.
Which, yes, local white man, but a lot of my family's Hispanic and I hold it dear in my heart, so.
Yeah.
But, we're gonna go ahead, let's get OBS over here. Raid. And we're going to do... Raid. Alright. Here's the raid message for those who are watching on the Twitch side. For those who are watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for tuning in. Let me go ahead, pull this back up here. Okay. End of stream announcements. First and foremost, keep an eye out for the ping regarding the Kickstarter. I might send out a Discord ping today, just so that folks can have it kind of ahead of time. Technically goes officially live tomorrow, but hey, you guys get extra beans for being in the Discord server. Join the Discord server. Discord good. Also have a Telegram. Tomorrow is going to be either art or merchandise day, because I do actually have orders that I have to sort. Well, I have one order that I have to sort for Pride Donks. So if you want to get your order sorted on stream, make sure to head to miguelthewerewolf.com, all lowercase, and you will find the Pride Donks shop. Pride Donks are going to continue being available until we run out, so get your orders in while you can. And lastly, but certainly not leastly, Sunday, 2 Mountain Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So, thank you all so much for tuning in. It's been lovely having you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye! You want to say bye-bye?